So we have to find out the value of this given complex number minus 1 plus I root 3 whole to the power 3. Let us first of all look at the complex number. We have minus of 1 plus I root 3. The real part of this complex number is minus 1 and the imaginary part of this complex number is root over of 3. The magnitude of this given complex number is minus 1 square, that is the real part square, plus imaginary part square root over. That is equal to 1 plus root over of 3 square is 3, that is why we have 3 root over, and there is square root of 4, that gives us a value 2. Argument of the given complex number is equal to tan inverse of the imaginary part, that is root over of 3, and real part, that is minus of 1. So this gives us tan inverse of minus of root 3. Minus of root 3 is equal to minus of tan inverse of root 3, and that gives us 60 degree, and that can be written as pi by 3. So the argument of the given complex number is minus of pi by 3, and that is why the given complex number can be written as minus of 1 plus I root 3 is equal to the magnitude of the complex number is 2 and e to the power I times the argument of the given complex number, that is minus of pi by 3, and that is 2 times e to the power minus of I pi divided by 3. Now minus of 1 plus I root 3 whole to the power 3, the question that is asked to us becomes 2 e to the power minus of I pi divided by 3 whole to the power 3. This is equal to 2 to the power 3 times e to the power minus of I pi divided by 3 whole to the power 3. So it is equal to 8, 2 to the power 3 is 8, into e to the power minus of I pi divided by 3 times 3. So this power will get multiplied, and that is why we have 8 into e to the power minus of I pi, because this 3 and that 3 will get cancelled out. So we have 8 e to the power minus of I pi. But we know that e to the power I pi is going to be equal to cos minus of pi plus I sine minus of pi. Sine minus of pi is equal to 0, that is why we just have cos of pi, that is equal to minus of 1. That is why 1 plus I root 3 whole to the power 3 is equal to 8 into e to the power I pi, but e to the power I pi is minus of 1, that is why we have 8 into minus of 1, and there is minus of 8. That is the final answer to our given question. Thank you.